Good morning, everybody. Monday morning. I've had my first cup of coffee. Why am I a servant teacher? And what do I teach? I teach the mechanics of how to find truth in Scripture. I do not, in a way, I teach doctrine, but that's not my goal. My goal is to make you a spiritual detective and know how to find truth in Scripture on your own. I give you the recipe and show you how to maneuver the recipe to make a good, complete German chocolate cake with brown coconut frosting on the top. In other words, if we do what the Scripture tells us to do, when you read the last 7 or 8 verses of Colossians, it says to read together in the same home church living rooms Colossae and Laodicea letter at the same time. And we find out that there is a Laodicean letter in the New Testament because Ephesians is a circulation letter that was sent to all the churches. It was copied in every one of the names of the city of a home church was put at the top. That's why there are copies in Greek in historical museums where Ephesians is not in the first chapter. It's left blank or open. So your living room church can get your name put in. So every one of the 7 churches in Revelation named, starting with Ephesians and ending with Laodicea, got the Ephesians letter, which is the Laodicean circulation letter. All that to say this. Here is the quest. I don't care if you're a college speed reader or you're a very slow reader. The first chapter of Colossians, jump over Philippians, the first chapter of Ephesians. Ephesians has 2 names, Ephesians, Laodicea. How many times do you find the will of God in both those letters, in both first chapters? And how many times do you find glory, including glorious, in the first chapter of Colossians and in the first chapter of Ephesians? Let me explain it again. We're spiritual detectives. You're going to put a little piece of paper out to the right each time you come across the will. And I want chapter and verse, okay? That's 3 minutes. We're going to 4. So you're going to put chapter and verse, the will, chapter and verse. You can find it 4 times in Laodicea, Ephesians, and you can find it glory more than 4 times in the first chapter of Colossians and Ephesians, Laodicea. But you got to write down all the chapter 1 verse, chapter 1 verse, chapter 1 verse. So that's what you're looking for. You're a spiritual detective trying to find truth. How do you find truth in the Word? I've given you a mechanical way to do it. One word to find truth that describes finding truth in Scripture: repetition. True witness, major doctrine, locked in major doctrine, 4 times. And both of these words are 6 times or more in the first 2 chapters of reading the 2 letters together, Colossians and Laodicea, Ephesians. Start out by reading the last 7 verses of Colossians, and you'll find a verse that has major doctrine. Read, or read these 2 letters together in all the home church living rooms. And then a brother was told to fulfill or complete his ministry. What was it? The verse before. The reading of these 2 letters in Laodicea together, in Colossae together, and even a 3rd city, Hierapolis, together, all found in the Lycus River Valley, 100 miles east of Ephesians headquarters. And today, Hierapolis is still inhabited because of hot springs. Love you. Bye.